Welcome, internet friends. Once again, episode 111. We haven't seen each other for a week, over a week, and that's because of me going to the mountains to snowboard a little bit. Getting ready for Mountain DAO. We'll talk about this in a minute. Drinking some beer, as always, delivering alpha for you. I have a cat right behind my computer. I hope he doesn't mess up any of my cables. And as the title of the show tells you, I'm still bearish, despite opening with a bullish playlist from our friend Lil Bubble. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? Before we get into the portfolio things, before we get into an overview of what we're gonna talk about today, I want to tell you that I had an amazing week with grapers. Lots and lots of grapers listened to our calling and gathered on the northern part of Greece. Cheers to everybody that came. We were like 7 people. That's a lot of people for what we did, actually, because we went in one of the most mountainous inhabited villages of the country. Really close, 15 minutes away from a ski resort, and we stayed there for 6 days. It was super awesome. So cheers to everybody that joined. I hope to do that again in 10 days in Utah. So shout out to all the beautiful people that are going to be there, and I'll meet there, and I hope to shred some of the mountains. So yeah, cheers to everybody. Cheers to your portfolios. May you only have pump days. So what do I want to do today? I have so many things to do, actually, because we were away for a long time. Lots of things happened. Maybe minor things for some, major things for others. But yeah, we'll take a look. So what do I want to do? I want to take a quick market overview. I wanna do some snapshot checking. Let's see where we are today versus 1 year ago, 2021, the year of the pump, and the year of the other pump, 2017. So let's check where the market was around the 8th of February. I also want to point out that this is it's 1 year of whale's tails, so over a year. Yay. Let's remind also my DeFi positions for those that have been asking. Found some messages on my DMs. What else? God's DAO fail. Of course, we need to talk about that. Mix also looks terrible. So yeah, we're gonna get into the nitty gritty of those DeFi protocols. I'm gonna remind you of my Invictus position, and we're gonna take a look together at GoblinGold. So that's gonna be the alpha of the day, let's say. But bullshit, no, there's much more alpha, because I want to go around Grape and show you guys a little bit of what the team has been building. I want us quickly to go through what I want to do, so maybe someone reminds me if I forget some of the moves. Like, we need to claim from MeanFi my stream. I need to deposit my Grape to Realms, because I'll be claiming Grape, and check some cool stuff that Sebastian Bohr and the Solana team have been building together with Grape, Mango, Socian, and some other cool guys. I want us to log in on the Grape Dashboard, showcase how Ledger people log in there. We need to check those new transaction memos that our one of our lead developers, Kirk, just came up with. I want to lowball some bids on our new marketplace of unlisted NFTs. Or I want to lowball bids on SMBs, so we're gonna do that together. And I want us to explore one of the major grants that Grape will be offering on the various hackathons: Mountain DAO, Solana Riptide. We're gonna talk about that as well, and maybe, if we have time, explore some of the Grape services. So lots of great things. Of course, we're gonna have an ongoing talk with the viewers, and I'll try to segment things in order to help with YouTube videos and shorts. Shout out to Jaris out there. Shout out to Untied Bear. I love that you have that spirit animal of mine in your name. I see the Badano, I see Butter, I see Altcoinic. What's up, man? And I know a couple of more friends are watching that are remaining silent. So let's enough with my silly face on camera. Let's switch to the usual view. Although I have to say, my pink sweater looks fine. Bit is here. What's up, my friend, man? Thank you to the loyal viewers, to those that are still with us over a year now. Because, man, it has to be working if you're still around. So thanks from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, main desktop. Woo! Awesome view. Enough of my silly face. So as you see, market is dumping from maybe correcting from a bullish week. Things were going up. Things were going up after a week of dumping hard. So is it a dead cat bounce? I still think it is a dead cat bounce. And obviously you can understand that from the title of the show. Am I gonna go into TA? No. TA is astrology for men. So yeah, no reason to go with TA with me. On the other hand, you can go to the Grape community and watch Grease's videos and enjoy his version of astrology for men. Yeah, no hard feelings, man. And to all the TA lovers out there, I see for Dude Shake. Woo! Man, I love you, man. thanks for the positive feedback on my pink sweater. And I have Katoshi here with me. Here, I'll touch Katoshi. I'm touching Katoshi for you guys. I'm touching Katoshi for you. So what did we say? Yeah, snapshots. Dead cat bounce and look at Sunny, 30%. Because yeah, what can you do? I still believe that those guys will be making some noise. They're good at making noise. The Saber family with Sunny and maybe Paul and maybe Port and whoever else joins them. But yeah, not bullish on the market outcome. That's the reason I'm holding quite a lot of USDC on the side. Now, I have some thresholds that I'm not dropping under when it comes to Bitcoin, to Ethereum, to Solana, and of course to USDC. And when I'm talking about stablecoins, I'm calling everything USDC, but I have divided my holdings in UST, in USDT, and USDC. Still, though, my most held stablecoin is USDC. The Badano is asking what are my thresholds. That's the thing. I don't have handy now to give you my percentages, but Bitcoin is always above 60% of my portfolio. That's my rule since a very, very long time. It used to be 75%. We have dropped it since Solana became so big suddenly in the past 2 years to 60%, because I'm really bullish on the outcome, on the future of Solana. My second biggest holding is Solana. The thing is with Solana, I have a minimum amount of Solana held, and this is always in I take into account my how can I say it? Any profit that I take goes to a wallet that part of the profit that I take goes into a wallet that I never withdraw from. So it's always lent on Francium at the moment. That's the highest APY for unstaked Solana. And I think that's the highest APY in general. Now, if anybody has a better alpha on this one, if you have any information that I don't know, please share it. The Badano is asking, what price will you buy BTC? I bought a little bit of BTC back in the summer. I don't think I'm gonna buy any more BTC. I sometimes add a little bit of BTC. I don't have a price that I buy BTC. I don't have a price that I buy Solana. I don't have a price in general for those coins that I have bullish sentiment in the long term. So what I do is when I take profit from any trade, I take a small piece of profit in Solana, a small piece of profit in Bitcoin, and a small piece of profit in USDC. And I divide everything to my little holding accounts, and these are the ever-growing thresholds of savings. Whoa, thanks, man. Wow, dude, you have given 22 gift subs for Dude Shake, man. Like, you are spoiling us. Like that Ferrero Rocher advertisement with the... What was it? Yeah, with some awesome part. Oh, you're spoiling us. So, yeah, I have an ever-growing threshold of holding Bitcoin and Solana. I have stopped adding to my Ethereum bucket. All my Ethereum back in the day that I would be taking profit have been going to Solana. So let's check some where we are now. Almost let's call it 43,000 and 3,000 in Ethereum, and Solana is at 111. Now let's go take a snapshot back in the what's it called, in the past. Let's take a look in the past. So if we go to 2021, the year of the mega pump, I love that. Like, I had the year of the mega pump in my mind as 2017, and now it has to be 2021. So February 7th, that's yesterday, like a year ago. Let's check it. So as you see, Bitcoin is still further up. Bitcoin was at 38,000. Ethereum was half price. Solana was not even in the top 20. So where Solana is at number 32 at $6.7. Guys, there is a whale's tales out there. Episode 2, episode 3. It should be on the 8th or 9th of February or 10th or 6th or something like that. And there is me live buying Solana at $7, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this is still very up for you since a year, and I assume that's why you're still all here, guys. So thank you once again for that. Now, like, as you see, Dogecoin is still an attractive investment. Stellar is there. Bitcoin Cash. Look at Bitcoin Cash at almost $500. And if we go now to Bitcoin Cash, where is Bitcoin Cash? Here is Bitcoin Cash at $330. So it's down, as you see. Yeah, some easy calls here. What did Cardano do? Where is ADA? Where is Cardano? Cardano. Cosmos at $13. That's pretty good. I'm blind. Here is still fourth at 66 cents. And Cardano is now over $2, right? We're still over $2. Oh no, it's 114. Charles, what have you done, Charles? What have you done, Charles? And Solana is under Cardano. What have you done, Mr. Hoskinson? Your fanboys are abandoning the ship. What's going on here? Solana is still 50% up. Like, no, 50. No, what's it called? 20 times up. 22 times up. Almost 20 times. Okay. 20 times. So yeah. And Cardano is 50% down. So yeah, let's let that sink in. And I told you, sell all your Cardano. I told you a year ago you should sell it. And why should you have sold it? Because Cardano was at 2 cents a year ago. People need to take profit at some point. And you don't want these people taking profit on your face, because it means they're going to be dumping their Cardano and at the same time, as a result, dumping the price. So good if you did, and I assume it's one of the reasons you are still here. Polkadot, meh. BNB, a great investment, as we can all see. Chainlink, kind of a letdown, right? Kind of a letdown at $18. Pretty terrible. Now we can go see where 2017 was, and take that, you know, with us a little bit. Let's understand where we came from. Where Bitcoin is at $1,000, Ethereum is at $11. You realize that? Like, again, for those that are new in the show or have missed any of the episodes that I checked 2017, I always stumble up on economy. ICN. I lost 200 Ethereum on this one when Ethereum was $6, $7. I think it was November 2016 when I contributed 200 Ethereum in that ICO. It was delisted and does not exist anymore. So yeah, Dogecoin was at was 5 times under cent. So with 1 cent you would get 10 Dogecoins. 5 Dogecoins. 1 cent you would get 5 Dogecoins. That's pretty cool. That's pretty fucking cool, I have to say. And then we have a bunch of coins, guys, that don't exist anymore. And this is another lesson you should all learn, that as the years pass, this list is going to be different. And like, if you compare, let's try to compare. If we take this, Windows 11, Ardor, the very promising coin. And we go to today. Let's go to today. So as you see, yeah, Bitcoin and Ethereum are first. XRP is 6th. It's still here. Litecoin is 20th. Used to be 4th. Monero is not even in the top 20 anymore. Ethereum Classic has dropped off the map. Dash, that it reached $1,000, does not do anything anymore. That X11 algorithm it runs is like ancient history. MadeSafe coin, does it even exist? Who fucking knows? NEM, good attempt. Time passed. We moved forward. Augur, the what was it? The forecasting thing. Bullshit. Economy does not exist anymore. Steam, failed experiment. Factum, nobody remembers it. Tether, still going strong, but we have nothing to gain from it. Golem, so much fuss about Golem, so much money wasted in that bucket, does not exist. Zcash has been hacked and pumped and dumped and gone. Dogecoin still going strong because people are still stupid. Waves has waved goodbye. DGD, I know a few people stuck in that era. They are not solvent. Ardor, I never understood what Ardor was. Looks like I never needed to. So yeah, from the top 20 guys, there's no Avalanche, there's no Polkadot, there's no Terra, there is no Cardano, there is no USDC, there's no BNB, no Shiba Inu, my ass, and dog coins. We used to only have one dog coin, now we have a bunch of dog coins. Crypto.coin, Crypto.com coin, like debit card, credit card, Visa, MasterCard coin. Like, what? Why are you there? UST, Bitcoin, in Ethereum, DAI, yeah, fun. And yeah, look at Cosmos, struggling to get in the top 20. So no, yeah, top 20s change, and expect what you see today from the top 20 to be very different in a year. So yeah, that was my quick market overview. And the snapshots. Let's just remind. I want to just remind you what I am doing in my DeFi stuff. I'm mostly using Francium. Just a reminder. So if you have Sol, I am going to Francium. I'm going on the lend side of things, and I am lending my Solana here for 9.91 APY. That's pretty dope. If you consider that I don't think there is any validator giving you that, and there is no unstaking delay. So pretty cool. You only run the contract risk of Francium being hacked and the contract being drained, and that's a risk you run with any DeFi protocol, any protocol, social fi or game fi or whatever fi you want to call it. But so some cool APYs on Francium. Always check Solend. Always check Mango. Just check things out there. Usually you'll find things are better on Tulip and on Francium on the lending side of things. Now on the borrowing side of things, you should go check Solend. Now, what I'm doing in Francium, I'm lending my USDC for 5.32. I know that's not the best APY for stablecoins, but this is what I'm doing at the moment. If I wanted to optimize my stuff on this side of things, I would go to Query. I'll show you fast. It has those Minecraft sounds. I would check. I might check the queries for cash cow. There's a high chance I would check cash cow queries. So yeah, as you see, Pi Cash. This is a stable coin. Both are stable coins. Pi are from Parrot protocol. Cash is a derivative of USDC and USDT, and you can mint that on Sencha. I think. Now you can find I'm looking at the pairs. I don't see anything really amazing here. This is really good, 54% on stablecoin. So once again, it's only contract risk and maybe some liquidity risk in case those pools are drained. Kind of. I don't expect that. But you should just look around. Maybe you have to look at the Saber rewards as well. 17 for UST cash, pretty attractive compared to the 6% I am making. USDH cash. I am not sure what that. I should have known. Is from that? That's from what? What's that from? I'm pretty sure. Look at that. So yeah, that's what you needed. Like, if you wanted to optimize, go check Query. Usually, you're gonna find the best APY in Cash Cow. Just understand that you're gonna be making your rewards in Saber and Cow, which means you're gonna have to be going and selling constantly in order to realize this 54.73. And again, it assumes that you are constantly reinvesting your profits. You are compounding your profits, in other words. So yeah, that's how I would optimize. I haven't though, so I'm still lending on Francium. Now, what else am I lending on Francium? I'm even lending my basis token. It has 235% APY, and yeah, if you have a huge amount, you're gonna drop this if you actually deposit it. So don't do it. But yeah, you can if you want. I'm even lending my shadow here for 14%. I'm lending some MSOL that I have, some really small amounts of MSOL. I'm not sure why I'm doing that. So I'm realizing these staked rewards from the Marinade program, and I'm getting my 3.2% from lending it. I'm also lending some ST. No, I'm not. I removed that position. So yeah, that's my DeFi positions. These are mostly my DeFi position. Everything is on Francium. I have a little bit of Solrise USDC on Radium. I lend a little bit of Tulip on Tulip, and the rest are just sitting in my wallet. Of course, my Invictus are staked, and my Grape are in the governance program. That's it from my positions and my DeFi positions in general. Again, for dude's sake, bro, 7 months of subscriber. That's uh, dude, you're amazing, man. Thanks a lot, thanks a lot. And I hope to see you in the Mountain DAO. I'm arriving in 10 days. It's in 10 days. Yeah, 18th is a Friday. We're flying at 4 o'clock in the morning. We're going Athens, Amsterdam, Salt Lake City. It's gonna be a long trip. It's gonna be so awesome. Evac08, welcome, man. Thanks for dropping by. I don't know who you are, but yeah. Hope all the best. Cheers to everybody. Cheers for dude's sake. Cheers to Mountain DAO. Cheers to all the grapers. Woo! Ooh, yeah, for dude's sake. I'm arriving on the 18th. I'll be staying till the end, till the 27th. Yeah, 27th. So I hope we hit the slopes as well. Hit the slopes. So let's move forward because we have so many subjects to touch, right? So we did the DeFi positions. Let's talk about how much money I lost on God's DAO. Shout out to the researchers in Grape. Shout out to those that said that this is a good move, and shout out to those that I actually inflicted a portfolio wound. So I'm sorry if you followed, you lost all your money. I added $10,000 on that bet. I took out 400. Cheers to that loss. Admission of failure, admission of bad call, admission of the nature of cryptocurrency markets. So God's DAO, ladies and gentlemen, and degens and degenettes. God's price is at $62 at the moment. I sold mine for 11.1. 58. There is no liquidity. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, and I'll show you it's all bullshit. So quick recap. God's DAO is one of the many Olympus forks, forks. It's one of those Ponzi-looking treasury enrichment strategies via selling bonds, really short duration bonds from a treasury that birthed a community and not a community that birthed a treasury. So this is a no-purpose money-grabbing bag. Now, it's a good idea. It's a good idea, but the nature of the very short duration bonds, when bonds, there's no debt here, there is no borrowing and lending, so it's not a bond, but it's a money stream where you exchange LP tokens or exotic assets or other assets. They created a stablecoin called Mix. Uh, whatever. This thing used to be $4,000. Now it's 58. And if you take a closer look, it's not 58. It's much less. So if you go to Jupiter, how are you going to check that? You're going to go on jupiter.ag, jup.ag. You're going to go check that one God's DAO is $47. But how much gods do you buy with $47? You buy 0.7. Did you see that? I'll zoom in for you, so you have no doubt. So one gods costs $47. $47 buy you. $47 buy you 0.7 gods. So yeah, liquidity is shit, and I think Mix has suffered a blow. I think they're closing down everything. I've sold everything. I sold for $11. I had a rather large position of you, as you understand, since I had all those coins staked for like 2 months now. So yeah, lost a lot of money. I don't think I learned any lessons here. I wish I did. I don't know if you learned any lessons here. So yeah, that's what happened with God's DAO. If you go check the bonds, the bonds have like a return of minus 99%. So you can bond. The bond price costs 10,000, and you're gonna make 58. And all the bonds cost 10,000. MSOL 10,000. 10,000 MSOL. 10,000. This is bullshit, guys. It's over. I consider it a rag. If you go on their Discord and you go here, God DAO, whatever it's called, announcements. The funds from the treasury will return to the God holders. More details will follow in a few minutes. So yeah, Mix will be available to redeem on the 10th of February. USDC will be available to redeem at 92. Look at this. So yeah, now you want to go risk it? You want to go buy some Mix for $40 and wait until February 10th and redeem it for $102 worth of Mix? Do you want to take a further 2 days to redeem it and redeem it for $92 of USDC? You see how the lost peg here. So they are going to actually give back at around $100 per god. Now, is this alpha? Is this something you want to do? No, I am not going to do it. If I still had my god, I would wait. But I do not have any coins. I sold them all. And it is what it is, man. Take the loss, move on with your life. It's not the end of the world. We've made so much more. So take the loss. Not every trade is going to go your direction. You can't always buy the bottom and sell the top. Deal with it. Drink some beer, drink some alpha, pet your cat, and chillax. Do your risk management. So yeah, God's DAO. Big failure. Consider it a rag. Fuck you. Not you. You know who. The God's DAO people. I sold below the bottom. I sold at $11. Like, I made 10 times less than what they will pay out to the holders. Fuck that. Forget about it. Moving on to another Ponzi looking kind of fork, and yeah, excuse my friends, that's how it is. In simple words, as a rule of thumb, anything that's not Bitcoin is a shitcoin. Sorry to every altcoiner out there, including myself. But yeah, that's the rule of thumb. And forks are well-designed Ponzi's that, as we said, we are testing it. We are testing it. Like, I'm gonna fall inside for you to avoid it. So let's see what we're doing. We are staking. This is an investment of $16,000 because I wanted to catch a falling knife, right? Hop, hop. Got the falling... got the falling knife on this one as well, and added more and more and more. And we bought Invictus at 380 the first batch, 280 the second, 180 the third. And that's it. I didn't buy anything else. I was making back then, my goal was to be making one Invictus per day, as I am staking for a very long time and I'm doing the locked stake. So I am locked stake here. You can see it here. If I go to single stake, I have 0. If I go to locked stake, I have 138 Invictus. So my position is at 10.5k. It's not insane. I'm still underwater, but I'm gonna stake. I'm gonna remain 3.3, and this is the guys are legit. The guys building this are legit. Maybe the idea is not 100% legit, and I have to say the reason that makes it a little bit less legit, not a little bit, a lot less legit, is the super short bond durations, and of course. Most of the degeneracy comes from this insanely high number. You realize what this number does. If you don't realize, you can go to Hootwatch. Hoot.watch. Hoot.watch. So you go to statistics and you go to portfolio. It will read what your portfolio has. I have 138 Invictus. In a year, I will have 31,000 Invictus. So if Invictus stays at this price, do you realize what this is? Like the price of Invictus at $76, I have 2.3 million. If Invictus goes at $1, I have 30k. So I've doubled my money. Theoretically. Theoretically. Honest talk here between me and you. I don't think this is gonna happen. I think Invictus is going to be under $1 in a year. But we'll still be streaming and we'll still be experiencing those amazing moments to come. So cheers to the Invictus experiment. Cheers to Invictus Flare. Cheers to all these guys building those awesome financial instruments. Yeah. Cheers. I see Bloodbath is saying that he lost 10% of his portfolio. So shout with me. Fuck you, GoblinGold people. I also lost. I received a good slap there. Yeah, obviously. I see Untied Bear. He tested Babylon DAO and lost all his money as well. Another rag project, fork. It's not a fork. It's kind of a rewrite in Rust. But the thing is, the moment the Olympus DAO experiment, the narrative of the experiment dropped, died, I don't know, was discredited, put it the way you want. Everything that was related to forks and all these protocols kind of dumped super hard. So be careful out there and watch out for those narratives. Watch out. Now, for you out there asking and wondering, should I buy Invictus? The answer is, I don't know. And even if I had an answer for you, you shouldn't listen to me or to anybody on the internet or on with thick accents or not. Uh, don't listen to people on Twitter. They have a different risk profile. They have different sizes of pockets. They have different lifestyles, different spending needs, different dreams and aspirations, different character, and etc., etc., etc. So just do your own risk management. Think about all your investments every time you go to bed, and think that if you had that investment in a liquid cash form, would you reinvest in that exact asset? If the answer is no, then you're doing your financial risk management wrong. You should go do it again from the beginning. Let's move forward. Parenthesis. Perts. 2 Oculus, bro. 2 Oculus. And I replied with my Oculus ready for research kit. Metaverse research. I call this metaverse research. I call this work. Internet friends. And if anybody wants to research, to join my research party, my research group, my research expedition, please, just drop a DM. And anniversary, 9 months of Perth subscribe to my channel. Woohoo! So yeah, guys, if you have an Oculus, drop a word. Let's explore the metaverse together. Do you see how awesome this is that I don't see those idiotic suggestions on Twitter? So yeah, shout out. I see Nikos Koukos is here. Woo! Nikos Koukos! Nikos fucking Koukos is a legend. He's a legend. Is a legend. Perts also is a legend. So I see all the Grape Expedition crew that joined me last week for amazing snowboarding experiences. So yeah, let's move on. What do we have to do? Because we're gonna do some Grape things. They might be. Yeah, let's see. The only thing I want us to explore before we get into Grape things is GoblinGold. What the fuck is GoblinGold? I had the chance to check what GoblinGold is from a tweet from Bloodbath. Shout out to Bloodbath, he's in the audience. He tweeted something about GoblinGold, and I just, I had no reference. I had nothing. I knew nothing. Caught my eye. Started reading about it. It's weird. I have to say, I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm curious. Maybe you guys you guys have a better understanding of what's going on. So let's just explore together what is GoblinGold, and I'm pretty sure that all these protocols that are using degen and meme names will come to regret it if they actually try to become a serious protocol that will last the test of time. So cheers to GoblinGold and their experiment, and no matter what whales friends out there can say, I hope that if they're actually serious builders and an amazing team hiding behind a meme mask, that they can invalidate me completely and they can prove me wrong and they can build something that I will invest, and I will at first admit my mistake. So shout out to that and cheers to that. So GoblinGold DAO. So let's read a little bit in the documentation, then we'll check their page, and then we'll think out loud together. Okay. So GoblinGold ? GoblinGold DAO is a crypto growth engine that leverages customized risk strategies to generate DeFi yield. The protocol is designed to invest in several products while tokenizing your positions, allowing composability with other features. The community is encouraged to take action and vote on proposals through the DAO using the upcoming governance token. So what they're gonna do? Let's translate all that Greek. So they have a vault. They put money into the vault. They tokenize the percentage you own of that vault. So the amount of money, the amount of your initial contribution in the vault, or like I'm thinking out loud here. You're gonna tokenize that little part, and then you're gonna send it to the wallet as a token, as an NFT, as whatever that will represent that portion of the vault. Now the vault will take the money and will, again, theorizing here, will scan various protocols on Solana, and according to what the DAO votes with that governance coin, they will select strategies that will deploy the content of the vault that you hold a percentage of. Now, let's talk about the vision. We started the project with no name, no logo, no VC. I don't care. Everybody starts with no name, no logo, no VC. Who starts with a VC? You go to a VC and you say, "Hi, I want money." What do you want money for? They're gonna ask. I want money to start a project. It's like, okay, tell us more. I don't know. I need money to start it. You know, it's like and with the help of the community, we chose GoblinGold as a great meme name. Okay. Yeah. I don't think that's the right choice, but yeah. Our intention is to build a real DAO from the beginning and involve the community as well as many protocols in Solana space as possible. I like that mission. That's a nice mission. GoblinGold. GoblinGold strategies. The strategies refer to the traditional approaches in which the different criteria, the funds are invested into multiple protocols and rebalanced automatically. So yeah, it's exactly what we described, and rebalanced automatically. The architecture is designed in a way that encourages contributors to create their own strategies. At the moment, only one strategy that maximizes the rewards is available. The easy strategy of putting all the money into one currency, scanning the APYs, selecting the best, and just adding the whole bucket there. That's the easy strategy. I want to see what they're going to do when the bucket is going to be deployed into much more complicated strategies and circular strategies and leveraged lending strategies and all the other cool strategies that we've seen throughout the 111 Whales Tales episodes and shitcoin adventures. Remember, this show used to be called Shitcoin Talk. Additionally, we would want our strategies to benefit from multiple sources of return drivers. Liquidity mining rewards might be attractive but unsustainable over the long run. Lend-borrow rates might be more sustainable, but they're also volatile and market dependent. Both statements true. Don't forget that in order to borrow stuff, you need to collateralize assets that are usually volatile, which means that if their price and their valuation drops, their value drops under a threshold, your position will be instantly liquidated and you will never be able to withdraw the collateral you initially deposited. So be careful. We believe that there is no one golden bullet and are working on multiple strategies that integrate different return drivers to maximize risk-return ratio for our users. Eventually, this work should transit to the hands of the DAO, as token holders recommend and vote on varying strategies to be implemented. It's exactly what we described. Incentivized liquidity. This is something I read alone and I did not understand. So let's not understand together here. Bootstrapping liquidity for new protocols is a tough problem to solve, and many protocols are forced to attract mercenary capital throughout their own liquidity mining. Yeah, this is what's happening. Incentivized farms are mercenary liquidity, because the moment the incentive pool dries, liquidity will migrate to a new pool that will be highly incentivized. Just like we described on the previous segment of where you should provide stablecoin liquidity for the highest APY. So yeah, we are hoping to utilize our ability to attract sticky TVL, sticky total value locked, TVL. Sticky TVL is a really hard mission. So how are you going to attract sticky TVL? Providing the perfect mechanism for new protocols to attract users and attract early adopters. So what they're going to do is they're going to create a platform for other projects that will allow those other projects listed in their platform to obtain sticky TVL, sticky locked value. I assume sticky locked liquidity pool token. Whatever. Let's go forward. To achieve this, the DAO intends to include incentivized strategies, offering other protocols an opportunity to conduct liquidity mining programs on our site and attracting capital to their protocols. So this is where everything falls apart. This kinda reminds you of Olympus Forks and Olympus itself and Invictus or gods or whatever the fuck we were talking about earlier. It does, because that's the only way that you can achieve sticky TVL. The stickiest TVL is the TVL that is in the project's treasury. So if the LP token is owned by the treasury of the project, then that's the stickiest liquidity you can get, unless we have a system to lock liquidity for an indefinite amount of time. But since we don't have that, and we don't really want that, sticky TVL immediately takes your mind towards that direction of InvictusDAO. But I don't think they're talking about that here. Let's read it again. It makes no sense. The whole thing falls apart here. To achieve this, the DAO intends to introduce incentivized strategies, offering other protocols an opportunity. Here it is. Other protocols get the opportunity to conduct liquidity mining programs on our site and attracting capital for their protocols. So let me try to decipher this. What they're saying is they're going to create strategies. They will allow, they will create vaults that will attract other projects and users to create strategies that involve those projects for sticky liquidity. I don't see where the stickiness comes into this play. As long as the APY is high and the strategy works, liquidity is going to be there. But I just don't see where the guarantee comes from. This feature is expected to be very helpful in allowing different protocols to achieve escape velocity and attract enough liquidity to be self-sufficient. There might even be an opportunity to earn dual yields on these strategies. These decisions will be done through a collaboration between the GoblinDAO and the target protocol. So, lots of stuff without any explanation. Because there is no explanation, let's go forward. There's nothing we can do until they enrich this documentation. Architecture, supported protocols, all the protocols we know: Mango, Port, Solène, Tulip, and Francium. Very, 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 very popular and profitable. That's the word I was looking for. These are the profitable protocols for you to DeFi. So the strategies is the best APY strategy. Obviously, that's the strategy. And it rebalances every delta time into the protocols being used. A formula, and this is I hate this. A formula that it's a formula. It's an abstract formula. Just show us the formula. Like, I might not understand it, but there is someone out there that is going to understand it. So a formula that iteratively updates the quantities to be deposited in each protocol that has been developed and validated through numerical experiments. Like, why is this here? Just remove it. Eventually, as users create additional strategies, we can introduce better variety for users confident to venture into them. So yeah, that sounds like ape tax, ape.tax, right? Ape.tax, right? I think it was ape.tax. Yeah. So these are experimental strategies for the Yearn Finance protocol. Yearn Finance is a yield aggregator, and these are experimental. And it says use production. These are experimental, and there is a huge chance you're gonna get your money stuck because these are developers experimenting. So this is how I understand what GoblinGold is trying to do. But this is stupid through numerical experiments. Now, and this is where everything just creates the flavor of vomit in my mouth. The PNZ tokens, the Ponzi tokens. Why on earth would you call your token or your DAO token or your platform token or whatever the fuck token you're using, call it Ponzi, PNZ token? Your position will be tokenized when depositing into one of the strategies of the protocol. Therefore, you will receive a Ponzi token which represents your shares in the pool. So yeah, you put money into the pool, you receive Ponzi tokens, you burn Ponzi tokens, and you take stuff out of the pool. That's how it works. And fees, no management fees, no withdrawal fees, 10% performance fees. So whatever you make. Whatever you make, not whatever you deposit, not whatever you withdraw, whatever you make is taxed by 10%. So yeah, cool beans. FAQ, who are we? We are a small team of Rust-based devs. Who are we integrated with? We are integrated with lots of protocols. Why Ponzi Labs? Let's face it, most strategies are Ponzi focused. Fuck you. How DAO? We are DAO focused entity, building in public in our Discord channel early. So yeah, I approve DAO. What's next? IDO in late 2022. We will also, they also say that we will be giving to our early supporters. APY and APR. APR are calculated by depositing the same amount into every protocol and then checking the returns every 2 hours. A real APR. So yeah, auto compound 8,760 times, 2 hours each time. Yeah, whatever. Our funds, SAFU, they're okay. They are SAFU-ish. They are not open source. They are not edited. They're just some people that have read it and they said, they look okay. How do I see my yield? Unfortunately, you cannot track your yields or deposits or withdrawals. Whatever. Governance and economics. More info will be shared. So nothing burger. And then you see on the Marinade forum, if you go to forum.marinade.finance, you'll find a proposal that comes from GoblinGold itself, and they are talking about themselves. You can read all about it. I can share it with you. I'm sharing it on the Twitch chat, so for you guys out there, like, it's funny because, like, project owner and team, project owner, that's a horrible name, and especially if you're going with the DAO narrative. There is no owner, There's no team. They're just contributors. They're just team members, DAO members. Not team, DAO members. Bini, 4 years of experience in the blockchain space. Fantastic. Sounds good. Scrub is a PhD in nuclear energy, building high performance codes for nuclear applications for Kim Jong-un. That's a great addition to the team. I think North Korea has been in the forefront of blockchain hacks and ballistic missile tests. So yeah, good stuff here. And Soju has been a superstar in community building. Yeah, you can read how Marinade and why Marinade will support, and how would Marinade help, and how we're going to use MSOL as strategies and yields, and cool stuff. Cool stuff. I don't know. I don't understand it. Why don't I understand it? Because I go to GoblinGold, I put my wallet in, and I see there are three. I can invest in 3 different buckets. I can invest in Solana bucket that will give me a 5.4 APY, 5.74. I can invest in USDC, and I can invest in MSOL. So I'm looking at USDC. I'm reading here on their documentation. Where is it? History. Here it is. No. So I go here. I go to architecture. I see you are using Francium. I go to Francium. I see USDC. I see 5.3, and I see APY for as a 14-day average, and this is the past 14 days, the average of the past 14 days. I see it as a 4.12, and I go to GoblinGold, and I see that it is at 2.91, and I'm like, how is this better? Why would I use GoblinGold and not just go straight to Francium? I just don't understand it. So if you have an understanding, and my good friend and researcher Bloodbath asked exactly the same question, and GoblinGold responded with their API link that just spits raw data of protocols, and I'm like, well, okay, that looks artistic, but yeah, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. So what it shows here is that Francium is the highest since yesterday, at least on this one, and I have over 1,000 USDC, but whatever. And there's no stake. They're testing staking pools, I see here, but on the investment side of things, it makes no sense. 2.91. I see Francium 14-day average at 4.12. And I'm being kind here with the 14-day average. So I don't get it. I don't understand. I understand the idea behind it. I understand the requirement of having a DAO in order to create those strategies and point the direction of where the protocol is going to move towards, and understand that if you have a huge vault like Yearn Finance, for example, that we spoke briefly about, is an Ethereum yield aggregator. It does exactly the same thing. You put a bucket, it scans a bunch of protocols, it checks which is the highest way of achieving yield, and just moves money around in order to do that. Now, because Yearn and because some of those yield aggregators have huge buckets of money, we're talking about now hundreds of millions of dollars, there are protocols that want that value to be deposited in their vaults. And what are they going to do? They're going to offer extra incentives to those ginormous vaults. Do you remember? Do you really remember the back scratcher that the Yearn Finance DAI vault? Why DAI was the ticker? The back scratcher that the DAI vault had with Iron Bank and Iron Dollars. So what Yearn Finance was allowed to do was They had a bucket with DAI. You would add that DAI, and then there was a way for Yearn protocol to get a loan from the Iron Bank that had no collateral. And why was the Iron Bank, which failed in the end of the day? That's why I said, do you remember? Why was the Iron Bank offering Yearn Finance vaults loans without collateral? It was because of the reputation of the Yearn protocol and the fact that the engineers have been producing so much value for such a long time without any failure, and everything has been open sourced, and everything could theoretically be replicated except those small protocol specific rules that were applied early on, just like the back scratcher I explained. Or am I wrong? Maybe the back scratcher was the increased weight on voting on DAI vaults. Meh. They had an advantage over anybody who forked their strategy. So that's what GoblinGold, as I understand it, is trying to do. They are trying to create those kind of vaults with strategies that are dictated by a group of people using a governance token. Cheers to all of you that stayed for this point of the show. This is the midpoint of the show. We're gonna start doing grape things right after. So we're gonna explore a little bit the grape side of stuff. Before we do that, what do we want to do? Yeah, I want us to just take a look at the new Solana Hackathon. It's a global hackathon. So what they're doing is they are organizing a bunch of hackathons around the world. There is a Seattle one, there is a Chicago one, there is Mountain DAO, there is a Dubai hackathon as well. So there's a bunch of hackathons around the world, and this is what they are doing. Now, Grape wants and will have a presence in this hackathon. We're offering some grants as well. Big names are here, as you see. DAOs. You're gonna see Grape as well. We're also going to add the prize. We are offering some grants. We're gonna explore one of the grants we are offering. We're gonna talk a little bit about it further on. But in the meantime, I'm gonna drop the cam, open the vid, and
life can be much broader.
Let's explore. Let's remove those subtitles, and I'll get out of the way.
Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And you can change it, you can influence it, you can build your own things that other people can use. Once you learn that, you'll never be the same again.
Big fucking names, big prizes, big names. cool stuff happening on the Solana Hackathons. Remember, we were born from a Solana Hackathon. Let's go explore. Let's go explore now a little bit of what's happening with Grape. What do I want to do? I want to start from it's mostly Grape from now on, guys. Obviously, we're not gonna talk about Grape price or do any TAs or any of this stuff. Grape. If you're part of the Grape community, you will be, and you already have received Grape as airdrops and as streams. So in order to claim that Grape, you need to go to MeanFinance. You go to MeanFinance. Go to /account. So you go. Let's go to just MeanFinance and start take it from the beginning. Get here, you open up, you log in with your wallet, and you're gonna see streams. So you're gonna go to accounts and you're gonna go to money streams on the top left. You'll see now that I have a payment rate of 1,000 Grape a day, so I cannot get more than 1,000 Grape a day. At the moment, I have a stream that it started with 38,000 Grape, and I have 26,000 Grape remaining in my account. I have available to claim 12.4 thousand. As you see, this number is constantly going up because I am receiving Grape constantly for the next month. As you see on the top, on the left, there's another stream that's the mean airdrop, where you can also do exactly the same thing. You can withdraw the 54 mean that I have, but no, this is epoch 4 of mean of Grape streams, and you click here to withdraw. First, I need to unlock my ledger. I'm using a Nano Ledger X. I would recommend the X over the S because the S can only have up to 3 or 4 maximum applications installed, and most of you have more than 5 cryptos, so yeah, you'll need an X since it holds many more. So I unlocked my wallet, selected the Solana application, entered, and now I can withdraw funds. I want to withdraw 100% of the funds, so that's 12,461.2 Grape. There should be a transaction. Here's my Phantom wallet popped, and here you should always wait to see what the balance changes are going to be. You don't want any of these applications here to say minus 100 Sol or minus the total amount of Sol you are holding in your wallet. So just wait for this to load and then approve. Approve in my ledger, right, approve by clicking twice. So now I should have an extra 12,000 Grape in my account. And this is the way to withdraw your money stream from MeanFinance. Shout out to MeanFinance. Shout out to Michelle. Awesome guy, awesome team, very well versed, amazing VC team, great product. We hope to integrate it in our dashboard soon. So as you see, everything was successful. My Grape has been withdrawn, and I'm accumulating Grape now, but the Grape has been moved in my account already. So now, what I want to do is I want to go check the DAO, on-chain DAO of Grape. So what I'm going to go is I'm going to go to Realms. It's realms.today. I go to realms.today, and this is the governance program that Solana has built. Shout out to Sebastian Bohr. I scroll down, I find Grape. As you see, there are lots of known projects: Mango, Serum, Socian. Lots of known projects that are using this DAO governance program. So Grape, click on Grape, connect your wallet, and now you'll see that I can deposit. Here, I will deposit, and I'm holding 45.8 thousand Grape, and it's going to suck all my Grape and put it inside the governance program. I will not do it now just because I want us to play around with a couple of more features. But this is how you would do it. You would accept, and this is where you would read about the proposals and you would vote. And voting is done by the token that you've deposited. So Grape is the governance token, and it's pretty cool. As you see, there were 2.5 million Grape that was approving this epoch's emissions, and 32,000 denying it. So as you see, it's on-chain voting. All the proposals are translated into on-chain votes. Awesome stuff. Now, as you see, you can add your avatar, and you can see that there are 183 members of the DAO, meaning there are 183 different wallets that have voted for proposals. There is a treasury which is at $100,000. It's 3.1 million Grape, and all the instructions come from proposals. So I can create a proposal that can be voted by Grape tokens, and that proposal can include an instruction to actually send tokens, send Solana, send Grape from the treasury controlled by the DAO to any address, any vault, any program, any protocol I select. And again, the instruction will be triggered if the vote passes. There is no centralized authority connecting those two processes. It is all executed from an instruction on chain. Now, if you scroll a little bit down, you'll see that all the votes and all the actions taken by different members of the DAO. This is me, CIN. I recognize my wallet. It starts with CIN and ends in P9I, and I've casted 7 votes. If I click on this DAO member, which happens to be me, you will see 2 things. You will see that there is a little door icon on the bottom right. Can you see it, or is it behind my icon? It is behind my icon. So let me just remove my silly face. Poof, poof, I'm gone. So here, if you see, if I zoom in even more, there is a little door over here. This door means that I've withdrawn my governance tokens, and I have withdrawn my governance tokens. So let's say now, Alakazam, my silly face appears. You'll see that I also hold the council vote, which is another governance token used by this DAO, and I'm also holding that much voting power. I've left comments on some of the proposals, and you can see the comments from this address if you scroll slightly down. Please don't try to send anything to those addresses here. So if you click here, you can deposit, but don't send anything by yourself. These addresses are asset specific. So in this address, you can only send Grape. If you send Sol, the DAO has no way of retrieving it. So that's mostly the DAO stuff from Realms. Pretty cool stuff. Now let's go in our dashboard. So if I go to grapes.network, is this still open? Oh, fucking ledger. Constantly switches off. So let me unlock. So let's launch app. You go on the top right, you launch the app. Let me disconnect so we can do it together. Let's connect. I need to connect my wallet. My computer just had a little bit of a mind fart. Connect Phantom. So now I need to sign in. I will approve the message, and it says Grape signs a message to verify your wallet. Because Ledger does not support signing on Solana, we need to send a transaction to ourselves. And this is what happens in the back of this engine here. If I press OK, it will ask me to do a transaction. If you'll wait here, you'll see that it's a tiny network fee. There is no balance changes. I approve, and I need to approve it here. So if you read the screen of your ledger, it will tell you that you are sending 0.00001 SOL to yourself. And this is the way to sign in fully to the Grape dashboard if you're using a ledger. And this is not on the Grape team. The Grape team has done an amazing job finding a workaround on this issue. The problem is that the Ledger application does not really support on-chain signing. So come on, little dashboard, do your thing. Maybe with my blubbering, it took a bit longer. So now here, guys, here we go. Here we go. Here you see that the Grape votes, it says 0. It says 0 because I did not deposit my votes on Realms. So here this tab reads the governance votes, and the fact that I did not deposit it will show 0. If I had deposited, it would have more stuff. So let's check something now. So I know, let's check something. As you see here, there's a little arrow. If you click send, you can send Sol, you can send Mango, you can send Sable, you can send whatever the fuck you want. But let's send some grapes. So now you have this send grape, and this is pretty awesome. Let's do that. Let's send 69 grape. 69, because it's a good number. 69 is a good number. Now I happen to know the Grape Community Treasury. And I know the Grape Community Treasury because it starts with grape, as you see. And it's funny because we call it the Grape Evil address, because it's Grape VVIL, Grape Evil, Grape Evil 94. And what's the beauty of this little detail? It's this part that says memo. So I can write here, this is a donation from the Whales Tales audience. So this is from all of you guys. So I can send 69 grape to the Grape Evil, to the Grape Treasury, the Grape Community Treasury, and I can include a memo. Now, look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. So 69 grape is going to be removed from my wallet. I can approve that. I will approve it on my ledger. And 69 grapes should have been sent. Now, shall we go check it? Let's go check it. So Solscan. I know that I am the CIN guy ending in T91, T9I. That's not it. Let's try again. This is the address, 69 Sol. Did I... This is a donation from the Whales Tales audience. I'll copy it and send it. Did it work? It did not work. That's pretty annoying, I have to say. It's pretty annoying when this happens on stream. Because I did it right before the stream and it freaking worked like a charm. First try, it worked. And I even tweeted about it. Very freaking annoying. What can you do? Do you think it's... like this is the most amazing way of labeling things, because this is on-chain memo, guys. This is on-chain memo, and I am determined. I'm going to disconnect, and I am sure that this is the problem. It's the freaking ledger. Sign that message. Yes, do it. I approve. I approve. This is on-chain labeling, guys. So if I can send you a message saying this is my wallet. This wallet belongs to Whales Tales. This wallet belongs to the Grape Community. This wallet is connected to that wallet. This wallet is I don't know. You can add a government ID, or I don't know, some way of actually proving that the wallet is connected, and then you leave that message on chain. It's the problem comes from the ledger. Trust me on this one. So 69 to the evil guys. I have it here. I have it here. I have it here. Wait a moment. Here it is. $69 Grape, leaving my wallet theoretically. Application ready, preparing to send. $69 Grape. So yeah, pretty sad that it did not work, especially because I did it a few hours ago. How annoying. How annoying. So yeah, another cool thing that the Grape Dashboard can do, hopefully, is you can of course you can set your avatar as any of your NFTs. So like I have some here. This is my favorite NFT. You can click on this button here, set this avatar as your NFT, your NFT as this avatar. Here you'll just see no balance changes, but a small network fee. That's what your phantom pop-up should summarize. And the cat is waiting up behind. So now theoretically I should have, like, it might take a little bit of time to change, but here I'll have my avatar. Now what you can do here is you can find your buddies collection. You can, like, I searched around on some Grape members, and I found this super awesome Solana monkey business. So this Solana monkey business belongs to a Grape member. I know his address. His address is I added his address in order to get this layout. I can see the description of the NFT here, and I can have the details of the mint, the owner, and the royalties that go to the creator, etc., etc. I can see the trades here, and I can see that this SMB at the moment has no offers. Nobody has found who it belongs. Now I found out because it belongs. You can see it here at deanthemachine.sol. You click on deanthemachine.sol, you'll find that this address is 3PK, and I can see it here. And he hasn't listed it. He doesn't want to sell it, but maybe he wants to sell it, but he doesn't know it. It's not, you know. I'm thinking before him, for him. So I'll make an offer to his unlisted NFT, and that's the beauty. I'm gonna offer him 0.069 Solana, and this is a very serious offer that you can't ignore, right? Like, you have to go with that offer, and that's, remember, this is an unlisted NFT, and the beautiful thing is that once Dean Machine logs in his profile, he'll actually find that someone has made an offer for his NFT at 0.069 Solana, and he can click a green button next to that offer and accept this amazing offer. And you never know, 0.069 Solana might one day be the university fund, the education fund for his 11 children. As you see, CIN has made an offer of 0.069 Solana on the 8th of February, and I can cancel it, but he cannot cancel it. He can only accept it. My offer will be there lingering. Soon the storefront of the Grape Marketplace, the unlisted marketplace, the NFT DEX that any community can use, that any community can sell and receive royalties and fees, protocol fees. They will be paid to the community as well. So as you see, I made a very serious offer, and wow, it's wow, time is passing fast. What do I want to do? Yeah, I wanted go through, because this is work in progress, guys. If you're interested on testing these things, it's open for all gorillas, Grape gorillas. If you don't know what a gorilla is, go to the Grape documents, go to the membership side of things and read about it. If you're a gorilla, you can go beta test that. There is a Grape NFT Marketplace channel offered for beta testing comments, and make sure to join there if you're using the marketplace. Help us make it perfect and ready for rollout. It's very close. The storefront is ready. You'll be able to select from collections. So you'll be able to select from the total collection of SMBs, see which ones are actually belonging to Grape verified accounts, and if they belong to Grape verified accounts, you'll be able to offer them to make an offer. And these guys, the moment they log in their dashboard, and soon will have an extra way of getting a whisper on Discord or any other way of receiving messages that you opt in for, but you'll be notified for that offer, and you'll be able to accept it. Now, I hope Din accepts my 0.069 Solana offer. On that note, as I explained that this is work in progress, there is so much work in progress in Grape at the moment, and the Grape team is an amazing team, but there are so many amazing builders out there that we and I'm not talking as we as part of the team. There is no team really. There's a community, and anybody from the community can really jump into the core contribution team or contributor team and be a major cog of this Grape engine. Now, as I said, work in progress, and Grape is building things. So I want us to talk briefly about one of our really big grants. So what is a grant? Grants are bounties. And we have some of those bounties here, but I really want to talk about one, which is the Grape DAO dashboard. So what is it? This is for developers out there. This is for all those guys and gals attending the hackathons in Dubai, in Prague, in Seattle, in Chicago, in Moscow, so the Riptide, the Solana Riptide, but also if you're attending Mountain DAO in Utah, that is happening now. It's the 8th day that the hackathon is running. And as I said earlier, I'll be joining the Mountain DAOs. I'll be joining Mountain DAO in 10 days together with Din Machine, and we'll be there to guide you on the grants, to guide you on the dashboard, to guide you on the tech, and hopefully we can build together some cool stuff. And it's not just about the shake of building, which is amazing. Yeah, let's build for building and for making a better world and for raising the tide for all Solana projects. But we can also build for an amount of money, and this is $25,000 in USDC. That if you manage to build what you are asking, and anybody can just claim it. Could be one person, it could be 100, it could be 1,000, it could be a country working for this dashboard. But it's broken down into 4 categories. It's the metrics category, it's the MeanFi SDK, it's the Streamflow SDK. It's from tomorrow we're gonna add also the Social SDK, and then it's the realms. So more specifically, what we're asking is on the metrics side. So we need a part of the dashboard to display some of the metrics, and the metrics are only going to be on-chain data. So we're not going to be pulling stuff from Discord. We're only going to pull stuff from the chain. And who populates the chain? The DAO governance program called Realms, the one we checked earlier. So what we want is to fetch that information from the blockchain to our dashboard, and we want to display all the realms that the user has deposited governance tokens. So if I have deposited Mango on the governance of Mango and Grape on the DAO, on the Grape DAO, the moment I enter my dashboard, I want to see on the top left a DAO button. I enter the DAO button, I get 2 icons, a Grape icon and a Mango icon, because those 2 are the DAOs that I have governance coins for. So then I'll be able to click on one of those 2 icons and enter a more descriptive, more detailed view. So in that more detailed window, I want to see the transactions from and to the realms treasury. So the DAO is controlling, as we saw on here, there is a treasury that holds $100,000. This treasury has been has had successful instructions, meaning that it has sent Grape for various causes. Now, I can't see what and where the Grape have gone. Like I don't see why the treasury sent Grape. I don't know where it sent the Grape. Now, I want to be able to see those information on my on the dashboard. It's pretty important. I wanted to also have to fetch all the metrics for the realms, meaning that if I want to see the member counts over time, have the members going up, have the members been going down, is this an active DAO? I want to be able to see it. I want to see how many votes, the percentage of votes compared to the overall supply of votes. So you want to see the votes used for governance divided by the total supply to get an idea of how much voting power is out there versus how much voting power is being used. You want to see the proposals that are listed on Realms, and they should follow the same format as Realms shows, with successful instructions, with completed polls, with failed or cancelled proposals. And you also want to see the total governance tokens deposited or withdrawn in over time in the throughout the duration of that DAO. It of course starts low and should grow, and if the DAO is successful, it should continue to grow as more people are participating in its governance. If the DAO is not successful, we should be able to see a drop in the deposit of governance tokens. So that's a very interesting metric, and just for that little module of metrics, that is actually on-chain information created by the Realms engine, fetched into the Grape Dashboard. The team or the person building that will receive a $5,000 prize. What we ask is obviously to be open source. So this is not something that will be delivered in a closed box to Grape. This is something that we wanted to be open source for anybody to pick it up, make it better, or use it for his own reason. Now we want a MeanFi SDK. We're paying another $5,000 for that, what we're thinking here is to have a hard-coded embedded kind of stream flow on the Grape dashboard, meaning that you'll be able to claim your stream, watch your stream in real time in a dynamic way going up, and understand, have details about the stream, where it's coming from, where you can see it on the Explorer, etc. So the same happens with Streamflow, which is another stream service, and again the same is going to happen with Social once we have more specifications and an SDK for it. And now it's the harder part, and this is the execution. So all these things that we've been talking about, the metrics, the MeanFi, the Streamflow, these are all just fetching information that already exists, where the real part of things, which is the bottom, and it's the biggest reward, is a $10,000 reward for any team that builds it and open sources it, then that's the big thing. So if you're able to vote on proposals, so what we want is to be able to see the proposal from the metrics tab, but also have a button next to it that will vote for that proposal, that will showcase how much Grape or how much community coin you actually have deposited in the program, and then you'll be able to vote with that voting power. And this is not just reading, this is now executing. This is writing on the blockchain, this is executing a transaction, and this needs to be usable for any realms DAO out there. Of course, since you'll be able to vote for proposals, you need to be able to deposit and withdraw tokens from the dashboard. That could be real council tokens or governance coins, just like we talked about Grape being the governance token for the Grape DAO, and we also have another token which is called council token. So I should be able, if I'm holding any of those two, to withdraw or deposit from the governance program from the dashboard. And of course, this is following every other DAO tooling in the universe of blockchains. It could be on Ethereum, it could be on Solana, it could be on anything else. It's the locking of tokens for even more voting power. So the ability of a user to lock his governance token, in this case Grape, for 3 years, for example, that person should have an increased voting power versus the person who does not lock his Grape at all or locks his Grape for 1 week. So the person who commits for a long period of time into the governance of the protocol should be rewarded with higher governance weight, higher voting power. So this is something that Realms version 3, version 4, please, Sebastian, don't be mad at me. I don't remember the versions. You've been building like a machine, and I cannot keep up. So yeah, this is something that Tribeca DAO now supports and is super ready on the Realm side of things. We expect it to be readable and usable from the Grape Dashboard. And this is one of our big grants. So I really hope that I can start a conversation. I can spark the the creativity, the building, I don't know. It could just be a good carrot for someone to start working towards this goal. There are a lot of proposals that we're working on. This is just one of them. We want to make the Solana space a better place, and that's why we're requesting all these technologies to be open source. We are gathering amazing partners along the way, amazing community members, friends, and we hope to continue expanding. Now we've done a 2-hour stream here. I know you guys are tired, and this is a tiring stream. If we're going for so long, I'm really amazed. I'm really amazed with your ability and your strength to stay with me. I wish we had a little bit of time to go over some of the Grape community services, because there is a catalog of services that the Grape community can offer to any other project, to any other protocol, to any other community or individual, crypto or non-crypto. So I want us to take a look on this one. We're gonna do it on the next episode. It's on Thursday, so it's no biggie. It's in 2 days. Not much is gonna happen. I don't expect any meteorites to hit the Earth. Or so you know, we'll explore the Grape services and we're gonna go into detail. It's amazing. It's cheap, and I think that I encourage. I've asked. I'm not the community. I'm just one voice, and I hold no special power. None of the people you know hold any special power on the treasury, on the community, on the decision making. There is no power, no centralized power on that. But But I've tried to voice my concerns that the community is selling its services very cheaply, and I encourage the community to make the prices higher because quality work has been delivered. And yeah, I don't want to say more. I want to show you things. I'll show it to you on Thursday. So please, stay around, stay profitable, stay solvent, stay beautiful, and enjoy. I'm gonna cut it here, guys. I'm gonna cut it here. Gatos is standing here next to me. I can't just grab him and bring him in front. He'll hate me even more. On that note, I wish you a beautiful night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being Grape. What can I say? See you soon. See you on Thursday. Pack your bags for Mountain DAO and join me there. Take care.